Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
BBC News Business.
September 7th, 10:53 America New York, Avanti West Coast. Government considers withdrawing rail operators contract. A transport minister tells MPs that Avanti West Coast's contract could be withdrawn.
Global economy.
September 7th, 10:32 America New York. The wartime economic interventions that risk losing the peace. A statist overreaction to an energy shock will cause long-term damage.
Daily FX Market News.
September 7th, 10:30 America New York. Bank of Canada raises interest rates by 75 basis points. The Bank of Canada has raised interest rates by 0.75% to stem the strength of inflation. Global economy.
September 7th, 10:04 America New York. Interest rate rises likely despite energy bill freeze, says Bank of England. Chief economist Pill says action will be needed to bring down inflation over longer term.
New York Times Business.
September 7th, 9:58 America New York. Antitrust regulators expand their global reach. The European Union's competition authority blocked a merger of Illumina and Grail, even though Illumina said Grail had no business in Europe. Margrethe Vestager, Competition Commissioner for the European Commission, which blocked the merger of Illumina and Grail.
BBC News Business.
September 7th, 9:48 America New York. Beavertown Brewery bought out by Heineken. London-based Beavertown has become the latest craft beer brewer to be taken over by a drinks giant.
Global economy.
September 7th, 9:40 America New York. What do we want? Crisis resolution. When do we want it? Now. The IMF's role of honest broker crumbles whenever the big economies have a stake in the game.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
September 7th, 9 o'clock America New York. The case for a soft landing. Dissecting one firm's view on why inflation will fall to 2.5% without a big rise in unemployment.
Daily FX Market News.
September 7th, 9 o'clock America New York. FTSE 100 triangle pattern completed. The FTSE 100 has been coiling sideways in a triangular shape format since February 7th high at 7,687, and it seems it's ready for a breakout.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
September 7th, 8:32 America New York. Europe's energy crisis relief measures come with high risks attached. European governments are increasing spending to shield households from surging energy prices driven by Russia's economic war. But that comes amid rising borrowing costs and mounting investor unease about swelling sovereign debt in some countries.
New York Times Business.
September 7th, 8:27 America New York. EU weighs Russian gas price cap amid astronomical energy prices. The bloc is also considering mandatory cuts in electricity use and taxes on oil and gas companies. A Gazprom processing plant in the Orenburg region of Russia on Tuesday.
New York Times Business.
September 7th, 8:12 America New York. Elon Musk versus Twitter. A tough day in court for the billionaire. Let's slow down. The billionaire texted a banker about his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter, less than 2 weeks after the acquisition was announced. Early setbacks in court. Daily FX Market News.
September 7th, 8 o'clock America New York. Gold outlook. XAU/USD reclaims $1,700 key level, bearish potential remains intact. The precious metal reclaims the key $1,700 level, downside pressures remain.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
September 7th, 7:40 America New York. Putin threatens to limit Ukraine's grain exports, accuses West of deception. The Russian president said food exported from Ukraine wasn't being sent to the poor countries that needed it and accused European nations of acting as colonizers.
Digital finance.
September 7th, 6:40 America New York. Lion Global Investors to launch AI-driven funds. Gerard Lee, CEO of the OCBC-backed fund manager, says COVID turned Lion into a digital business. The post-Lion Global Investors to launch AI-driven funds appeared first on digital finance. BBC News Business.
September 7th, 4:56 America New York. Inflation to be significantly lower than expected under Bill's plan. Plans by Liz Truss to cap energy bills may mean inflation peaks at 10.8%, says Goldman Sachs.